Hey, everybody, you are watching and listening to the We Are Rising podcast. This is your host, Andrew Benjamin. I'm joined by a very special returning guest today. With us, we have Hirotaka Nakada, aka The Rich, taking on Takahiro Ashida this weekend at Rising 39. You can see the show as of now, looks like on Fight TV, but yeah, Nakada's on. Nakada Senshu, thank you so much for your time. Yoroshiku
Hey,
arigatou.
よろしくお願いします。
So before we go into Ryzen and this fight, I gotta talk to you about your Pancrase fights.
Oh yeah,
You
sure.
win over Uchimura
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Senshu.
yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about getting a win over one of the best featherweights in all
Mm,
in all of Pancrase and yeah, in Japan?
yeah, I felt like a little bit complicated because I used to train with him. Yeah, a lot. He once in a week, twice in a week. Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, and he's like my older. In Japanese we call the senpai. He's like an older man. Yeah. So he's like one of us. I feel like he's one of us. So, but I went for full. I you know I did everything I could in because if you step inside the cage, you have to face the reality. Ne? You have to face your opponent. So I went I went full, and then I took him down. But I felt like a little complicated. But I also that I glad that I bring back my winning. So yeah, that's what I felt like from that fight.
Did he train at Hearts before?
Yeah, yeah, he's like he's been training in Hearts like uh 10 years. Yeah, he barely from you know yeah, he's like actually one of us. So yeah, bit yeah, felt different from any
Okay,
other fights. Yeah.
gotcha. Um, But with that win, do you have any what do you have a well, if there's anything you could say, anybody who you'd like to fight next in Pancras?
Pancrase, yeah, sure. I want to fight against Tokitaka, the now
Mm,
interim champion. He has a really strong wrestling, grappling, and also he has a finishes. He finished the Kamain last bout.
mhm.
I saw him and he seems really strong there. But if he has the belt, if he keeps the belt, I want to take it from him.
I think he was the alternate. Was it the alternate in that
Yeah,
tournament?
yeah, yeah. In
Oh,
town, yeah,
yeah. Oh no, he's a very tough guy. He's a very tough guy, especially being the alternate and going that far.
yeah,
But Ryzen, you have a very tough opponent as well. Ashida
yeah,
Takahiro. What are your thoughts on
yeah,
him as an opponent? You've probably have seen him fight many times before, right?
yeah. I saw him in deep fight. Also, I saw a couple fights from Rising too.
Mm. What do you think about him as a fighter?
Oh, he's a very well-rounded fighter and good at boxing, good at wrestling, controlling. But and he's also good at mixing up the boxing and wrestling. And yeah, but I feel like I can I can take him. I can take him out.
Where do you think that your strengths match up against his? Where do you think you're better at him in
Oh,
fighting?
I can keep pushing the pressure on him. Then I think he can't handle my pressure. Then. I think I keep going forward as you guys know, and
Mhm.
I push him the pressure. I put him the pressure on, and then take him out.
And what what about in the grappling department? Because that's probably I would say is probably his biggest strength. He is a very good grappler wrestler. What do you think it comes down like? Do you think that you've already faced enough, fighters like that? I know you faced Tamara before, another grappler as well. Do you think that his grappling is going to have any You think that can change the outcome of this fight at all against you or no?
Yeah, I know he's also good at grappling and wrestling, but I think I can fight him in also grappling too. I've been training with Toshiomi, and
Mm,
he's also a really good grappler. And I also train a lot of strong fighters like Kanehara-san, like Masanori Kanehara-san. He won against Ashida, and I think I can handle him on grappling situation too.
mm.
So yeah, and I think he doesn't think that I can do a little grappling. So if I had a chance, I can go for those for submission as well. And I might seeing the opportunity.
Hmm. So that's it. I didn't know that Kanahara trained at Hearts. Is he a regular trainer at Hearts?
No, Nakahara isn't training with us.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He training with Horie, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, and actually, something I learned about you as well. You're now a Krav Maga instructor as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Now that's the difference there from the last fight. Now I started Krav Maga, and Krav Maga has very good techniques that I can also actually use in MMA. So I want to show you if I had a chance. If I had a chance.
Well, this will be your first. Is this your first fight since becoming a Krav Maga instructor?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
After Uchimura-san's fight, I started to work at the Krav Maga gym, and I learned really good techniques there. And I also trained with the various kinds of fighters too, like Sasuke from Shoot Featherweight champion. He
Hmm.
also working with us, and also some rise kickboxing rise fighters, K1 fighters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I always thought that Krav Maga was weapons or like defending against weapons, right? Against
Yeah.
like somebody has a knife or a gun.
Yeah.
How does that how will that
There's
come
also
into? Mhm.
there's also the defense against weapons, but
Mm.
there's also it's about the self defense. So there's so many techniques in hand to hand combat situation
Mhm.
as well. Yeah.
Uh,
I can't talk about the detail, but there's some really good techniques that I can use in MMA.
how did you get interested, or how this opportunity because of Krav Maga instructor
Oh
come
yeah,
about?
because my teammate Saruta-san, former one championship and shooter champion, he's working there, and I wanted to. I had a I interested in Krav Maga, so I joined them. I
Mhm.
talked to Saruta-san, and yeah.
Do you see yourself like did you I'm curious, did you learn judo in high school or middle school? I know that
Oh no,
that
I learned the kudo. It's you know it's a karate and judo mix. It's like a MMA, but we put helmets on, and we can do headbutting, elbow throwing, submission. It's okay. It's like karate and judo.
I
I did
see.
kudo. Yeah.
Okay. What out of all the martial arts, MMA, all that, which is your favorite to train and like apply to in a
I
fight?
do in a fight.
Yes.
Oh, I love every kinds of martial arts. I want to, if I had a chance, I really want to try a lot of different martial arts. Then I can if I find a really good techniques that I can use in MMA, then I want to use it actually
Mhm,
in a fight.
mhm. And actually, speaking of training, I'm curious to know, we're seeing a lot of Japanese fighters coming to the United States for training.
Oh yeah,
And actually, speaking of that, you did come with Mikuru sent you to
oh
Hawaii.
yes, yes. Yeah,
Uh,
I went Hawaii with Mikuru-san.
do you feel? I'll ask about that trip in a second, but I'm curious to know. Do you plan? you ever see yourself maybe doing some training in the United States at some point?
Oh yes, yeah, definitely. If I had an opportunity, I would definitely go for it. Ne?
Mm.
And I saw you training with Hirata Itsuki Hirata, right?
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. She is here along with Kashimura Jinsuke and her brother
Oh,
Naoki. They're all like training here in New York
I
right
see,
now.
I see. Yeah, in New York, right?
Yes,
You trained with Kashimura too?
yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
He his judo is very devastating and
yeah, yeah,
catches me very well, and he's a very strong opponent. I know
yeah.
you two. You two have had a
Yeah, amateur fight. Yeah,
amateur in Pancrase, I think
yeah,
it was,
amateur
right?
fight. Yeah, yeah. Lose by Niba. He was
Mm.
really good at grappling. Ne?
Well, maybe you guys will have a rematch down the line if he goes back to featherweights.
Maybe, yeah. If he comes back to the featherweight, yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, about that trip with Mikuru. What was
Oh
that
yeah.
like being his translator and kind of just following him around all over Hawaii?
Honestly, first time I had that one day I woke up and then I had a call from Mikuru-san. He hasn't been calling like a long time now. I haven't seen him in our practice in huts. But suddenly I wake up and then I got a call from Mikuru-san and he said that you can't speak English, right? And then yes, and I said him that yes, and then he said that he's gonna go to Hawaii and Vegas and to train and also film in the YouTube. And then he asked me to if you could come, but it was like a week ago or 2 week ago, yeah, a week ago or 2 week ago, and then but at the time I was doing the part-time job at the Huts, so I talked to the Kenji-san and I managed my working time, and then I joined them, and yeah, first I thought I could do more trainings there, but turns out it was more like just see what it's like to be on outside and film some YouTube. But we also trained in a UFC gym in Hawaii,
Mm.
Big Japan gym, and also went to Christian United MMA, Christian Lee and Andrew Lee's gym.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Oh yeah. So, were you there? You weren't there with him when he had the press conference with Mayweather in Hawaii, or?
No, I wasn't there. I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
there.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's
um.
another translator.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. I remember now. Yes, yes. That guy. That guy.
He
I'm
was
very tired. I'm
translating
very tired. So I was like, was that
Mayweather.
you? But it was. So yeah. So how did he know that you spoke English? How did he learn that you spoke English?
Oh, we trained together in huts, and then Ken-san or someone told him that I could speak English. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
and then
Um,
he remembers it.
because I
And
also.
we've also filmed the YouTube with the guy called Big Joe from the
Oh yes,
Kenji.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and we did some shoot like some plank
Mm-hmm.
at the Miku-san's YouTube members house, and then
Mm-hmm.
I went there for like translation. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why he remembered me as that I speak English.
Actually, speaking of Big Joe, I gotta ask about this guy because I watch Kenji's videos that he
Mhm.
posts, and I'm fascinated by this big gentleman that trains with you guys.
Yeah,
Who is Big Joe? And yeah, who is he, and what like is his story, and how did he come to like to Hearts?
I see, I see. So there's a guy called Fabio. He is a jiu-jitsu black belt, and I think he teaches in United States army's camp or something like that. And then Big Joe is from the army or a navy. I think he's from navy or army.
Mm.
And then they met to his training, and then Fabio brought the Big Joe to our gym to train at the huts, and then Kenji-san talk to him, and then that to joining his YouTube channel now.
Gotcha. I see. I see. Oh no, the guy's very funny. It's always funny to see him like, oh, like when it's 2-on-1 versus him, and I think there might be, yeah, there was two women, like I'm trying to remember. I think it was like, yeah, there was like two small women who like took him on, like in a handicap match, and like gi or something. Um no, I'm always entertained by Big Joe whenever he makes an appearance
Yeah, he's
on
very
Kenji's
good.
videos.
Yeah.
Um, we actually have some questions from listeners who for you, Nakata-san. So
Yeah, sure.
these first questions are from Anna
Oh yeah.
Banana, regular listener to our show, big fan. Is she says, for her first question is, what brought you to training at Keshukai Hearts?
Oh, okay. So so there's I have a friend, and he's an actor, and he's same age as me, and then we drink together sometimes, and then he's when we were drinking, and he said that he's doing martial arts at the Hearts, and I was also doing the kickboxing and jiu-jitsu at the time, as a just just amateur, just to have fun. And he I knew Kenji-san from the Amebat's commentary, and then I maybe if I can come join training at your gym, and then I asked him, and then yeah, I went to, yeah, actually went, and then I become a member of the
Oh,
Hearts.
okay, gotcha. And her second question is, do you like the nickname The Rich yourself? And she says she likes it because it sounds cool and catchy and easy to remember.
Honestly, I feel, I feel like if I like it or not like it, I don't know. But yeah, if people remember as me as a leech, then I'm good. Yeah. So I I won't say I like it, but if people remember me as a leech, then I'm fine with it.
I think, wasn't the nickname you were going by before Daiki? That was the nickname.
Hirotaka is it's my kanji. Some it in a different way to read it. It's a daiki.
Oh, because some places, I think Pancrase, when I translated, yeah, they would have your name, and then they would have like in quotes Daiki. So I think sometimes they gave you that
yeah, it's
nickname.
just mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no, well, listen, I like the Rich. It's easy. It's easier to write and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
it translates very easily. Everybody
Yeah.
knows what it means.
Yeah.
We have a question from Spooky Christian at Smilebomb, who wants to know, who's curious about your training routine. Curious about your training routine breakdown in and out of camp. So how you train when you're in camp and how you train when you're out of camp.
Oh, okay. In camp, out of camp, it's just a little difference. In camp, I put it. I can do more, hard trainings like weightlifting, or like lots of sparring.
Yeah.
But in a fight week, it's more like focusing on shaping the weight and doing like circuit trainings to more cardios, like that. And my training of the routine of the training is like Monday I do like jujutsu with Toshiomi, and then Tuesday we have like a professional training on Tuesday, Thursday, on Friday in Hearts. Tuesday we do like 100% sparring. It's like we go for full in boxing, wrestling, and also grappling. And Wednesday I do joining the. So there's a guy called Submission Yuki. He's a grappler. He fought in Polaris in England last time, and I joining his class to learn the grappling, and then Thursday I do MMA, kickboxing, and Friday I do wrestling. As in a professional training, and Saturday I do weights or circuit training. There's a called the training we do Moritore. There's a we have a physical trainer called Moriyasu-san. He's been teaching to Saruta-san. It's like 15 years or 10 or 15 years, and then he also started to teach us from like 6 months ago, half a year ago, yeah. And yeah, and Sunday I do just cardios, maybe having a last or something, yeah. I also do now started the Krav Maga. I've been working five times in a week, so on the morning or evening I training, and then morning training, then I go Krav Maga training in the evening, or morning I do Krav Maga, and then evening I training. Yeah, that's like that. Yeah.
So I know recently. So right now, Hearts has a lot of great fighters. Yourself, Kazuma-san, who's going to be fighting Road to SC. Eto-san, who's going to be fighting in RIZIN. Full Swing, who's gonna be also fighting soon.
Yeah.
I know that some guys just also from Hearts had their amateur debuts, I think in Pancrase maybe, or it was another promotion. Who at Hearts do you think should people pay attention to as like can make it to the next big stage of MMA?
I see that. So we have lots of really potential, really good hard potential fighters. So I just introduced a guy, Kaito. I bring him as my cornerman this time. He competes at the deep, and he's a Kyokushin Karate champion when he was younger. He's really good at striking. Now he's working on his grappling skills, but if he trains focusing on more grappling and wrestling, and he's gonna be really good fighter. Yeah. And he also has a brother called Tenya. He just become the champion of the amateur Pancrase, and I think he will be competing in a professional soon. And so Kaito and the Tenya brother from Hearts is you guys must watch him. Watch guys. They're gonna be really strong. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I forgot to ask this before when we were talking about Mikuru, but I still want to ask it as well. You saw Mayweather versus Mikuru.
Oh yeah.
What did you think about the whole flower thing?
Flower was disgusting. He should know the shame of it. He disgusted me. Yeah. I never brought him up on a ring. He is really disrespectful.
Were you in the arena at the time, or were you like watching at the gym or something?
I was at the arena. I was watching
okay.
The whole thing.
When that happens, what was the reaction like from the audience? Because it seemed like not a lot of people understood what was happening. Like some people, I feel like a lot of people thought maybe, it was like pro wrestling. Maybe it was just like something that was like.
It was like I was at the arena, and then it was like, oh wow. It was like wow. Yeah. So my reaction, I got a reaction from the people around me, and they were like, wow. Yeah. So yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So you said Kaito is gonna be in your corner. Will Osawa-san be in your corner as well?
Oh, he's going to Abu Dhabi for Road to UFC. It's cornering Toshiomi.
Okay,
yeah, he can't be there this time.
Okay, so you got Kaito and you got somebody else.
Yeah, Moriyasu-san from my physical trainer. Physical trainer. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're gonna be my corner man.
Okay. Um, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the ring or the cage as a fighter?
Oh, yeah, I've been fighting in a cage a lot. So I like cage because I can do more wall wrestling. I like to do the wall wrestling. So but in a ring, I fought in a ring from my amateur career. So yeah, I prefer to fight in a cage, but the ring is okay for me too.
Mhm.
But I
And
haven't fighting from my amateur since from my amateur career.
mhm. And so with this fight, you win this fight. I don't want to ask you to be to plan ahead, but I'm just curious to know if you do have somebody else in mind after this fight, you know, uh
Ah,
yeah, do you
in
have another?
Rising.
Yes, in Ryzen. Yeah, in Ryzen.
Okay, so in Rising, so Kyohei Hagiwara. That it's the one of the guy I didn't want to fight in Rising
Hmm.
because I really like him. As a character, I really like
Hmm.
his fight style, character. You know, I know.
What
Yeah.
do you,
So and if I fight him, it's gonna be really fun.
uh,
I'm sure that it's gonna be really fun. So yeah, I interested in him.
what do you think of his, I guess, attitude? I would call it his Kansai attitude. He has a very he's a
West
very
Side.
yeah, he's a very rough, I guess, rough
Yeah, he's
personality.
yeah, that's what I like him about it. He likes to fight, actually fight, not like in an athlete way. It's like more like a kind of street fight vibe, you know.
Hmm.
That's what I like about him. And uh his vibe,
Yeah.
the, yeah, and yeah.
But I mean, well, also just the way he talks. What do you think about the way that he talks at press
Where he
conference?
talks, yeah.
At press conferences, he's well, from I don't know a lot of Japanese, but I can hear Kansai
Yeah, yeah,
very
yeah.
easily. He speaks
Yeah,
very heavily Kansai, and
yeah,
also
heavily
says
concept.
he also says a lot of I guess we would say I guess off the cuff remarks. We would say in English, or like very disrespectful. A lot of disrespectful that could be perceived as disrespectful things.
Oh,
So,
I don't think he's that much disrespectful. No? So
well,
Hiramoto is surely disrespectful, but
really,
Agiura,
oh.
yeah, that is. I think he does is not that much. Yeah.
At the press conference in Hawaii, what he was saying to like Suzuki about Suzuki Chihiro about the whole
Oh, yeah, yeah.
sponsor thing,
Ah,
that whole thing.
yeah. Yeah, because maybe it's might be true. You don't know. I don't know, but it might be true. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um.
So yeah, we don't know. We never know that what really actually happened. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um. Okay, that would be a great fight to have. Hagiwara versus you, Nakada Senshi. That'd be very, very cool fight.
yeah.
Hey,
Also
listen.
Suzuki. I'm also interested in Suzuki. He's really good. And also I'm interested in the fighters that are same age as me. It's
Mhm.
kind of like new generations for the rising and
Yes.
Japanese MMA. So I want to fight in the same generation as me for the
Mhm.
next match in rising.
Mhm.
Aguara good, Suzuki good, maybe Hiramoto good.
Oh, that would be very, very interesting. Versus here, I feel like let's see, I can't remember. Hiramoto, yeah, he fought this year. Okay. But like I'm also curious, wouldn't you want someone who's more, I guess, accomplished in MMA? Would you
uh,
or is it the name value of Hiramoto as well?
oh yeah,
Because
yeah, I see that. Like the real ones,
I guess so, yeah. Because
yeah, yeah,
Hiramoto's still kind of new, but he has the name value.
yeah, 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 yeah.
If you fight him, it gets a lot of
Yeah,
eyes
like
on your fight.
if I want to fight against the uh Nakahara Nakahara-san, like Majima-san is
Mhm.
really strong opponents, but if I had a chance, Saito-san,
Mhm. Or at this
yeah.
point, you know who's also a featherweight apparently now is Imanari Senshu.
Oh yeah, Imanari. Yeah,
I
I
did
don't want to fight against Imanari.
no. Why not?
I
Why
mean,
why
because it's just gonna be just his game. Ne? I mean I can prevent him. I can train a lot of grappling, and then I can protect myself from him. But just gonna be really boring fight now, I think.
I don't know. Listen,
Yeah.
you got submission, Yuki submission and Kazama to help you with
Yeah,
submission
sure,
defense.
sure.
So they could easily help you like
Yeah, they can
prepare
help with
against
it,
him.
and I can make the plan for the fights, but just doesn't seem I just don't get interested in it. I just more feel like uh
I got you. I understand. I
yeah.
understand. Um, and so last thing about your fight coming up, Ryzen 39 against Ashida-san. How do you see this fight going in your favor? How do you see this fight? How do you see yourself winning in this fight?
Oh yeah, I keep pressuring. I just keep going forward and keep the pressure the
Mm.
put pressure on him, and I do a lot of striking, and then I think he might try to you know grappling or wrestling against me, but I just cut the tackles and finish him.
Do you,
That's
do you see yourself knocking him out in maybe first,
yeah,
second, or third?
maybe knocking out, or if I had a chance, then he he got a weak from my striking, then I can go for submission. Submit him. I've been training with my submission skills a lot too. Ne? So if I had a chance to show my skills in a fight, then I want to go for it.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have a submission win on your pro record, I
Yes,
think,
yes,
right? Okay.
yes.
Is that something you want to eventually get like your first
Yeah,
submission?
I didn't want to get my submission wins from my professional career too.
Okay.
If I had a chance.
What would be your favorite? What would be your ideal submission win? If you have
That's
a
gonna
favorite
be
move, if you
difficult,
have a
man,
favorite
because
move.
I have I have a lots of I have some finishes that I actually can you know have. I actually can use it, but it's gonna be my secret.
Oh, okay, fair enough, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I think you guys will be seeing it in the future.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great, great.
Yeah, secret
And
weapon.
the secret weapon,
Yeah.
the secret Krav Maga weapon, maybe.
Yeah. Also.
Before you go, I just want to give you an opportunity if you have to thank or plug your sponsors, gym, all that, and your social media. You can go ahead and do that now.
Okay, so my Twitter account is Hirotaka underbar MMA, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and my Instagram account is Hirotaka Nakada underbar MMA. Please follow me on Instagram, and yeah. Okay.
Any
And please,
sponsors or
sponsors, yeah, very hard to submit, VSTS, uh, like a health scammer that I also Takeshi's Barber, Saburoku, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and Musashi Murayama Saito Clinic, ne? It's the best clinic in West Tokyo, ne? And Pancrase, also the Pancrase. Yeah, shout out to Pancrase. And watch to my gym, watch it Kishika Huts.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
I would also like to advocate for very hard to submit.
oh, nice. You
I
got a
can't
shot.
see. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah. I
see.
guess the purple one.
Yes, the purple one.
Yeah.
Very good quality shorts.
Yeah, very
And
good. They have a really good quality.
Yes. And if you're available in New York, if you're anywhere in New York, please go to their store in New York. It's literally right in Brooklyn, so it's very easy to get to.
Oh, it's in Brooklyn.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I didn't want to go to New York now. I want to be. I actually I met some friends from New York like yesterday, and I haven't seen him like for 2 or 3 years because of the COVID, and they came back. I just actually bumped them on the street, and then they said the New York is really fun, and I didn't want to visit there. Ne? Yeah.
Yes. And
Also, yeah, train with you, ne? Train with you too, ne? In your gym.
oh yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's the other couple.
Oh yes, yes, yes. You're more welcome to come to 10th Planet anytime. You're more than
Oh
welcome
yeah,
to come to
10th
10th
planet.
Planet.
Yeah.
And learn rubber guard.
Oh
Learn
yeah.
rubber guard.
Lava good. Yeah.
Oh, and I also want to give you an opportunity if you have any last statements, comments you want to say about your fight or Ashida-san as well.
Oh,
Floor is
okay.
yours.
Okay. So so this Sunday I'm gonna fight against Takahiro Ashida, former deep featherweight champion. I respect him as a fighter, and I'm gonna put a really good show. Ne? I don't, I'm going for it. Ne? 100%. Ne? I put everything that I can, and so please watch and enjoy my fight.
And you can see Nakada-san take on Ashida at Ryzen 39. Will be available on Fight TV. Oh yeah, Sunday night for us here in America. And it's gonna definitely be a great fight. And Nakada-san, congratulations on your win and your previous fight. Looking forward to this fight. And yes, best of luck. Ganbare, or is it Ganbate?
Yeah, Ganbare, yeah.
What's the difference between what's Ganbate and Ganbare? Is there a difference?
It's almost same, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, Ganbare Des, really looking forward to the fight.
Thank
It's gonna
you.
be a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.